Girlfriend of 7 years cheated, tried to gaslight me, and make me feel like the bad guy. Here's how it went down. From discovering the texts to realizing it was never my fault. I woke up last Thursday feeling off. You know that feeling when you can't put your finger on what's wrong, but everything tastes a little stale? I rolled over, expecting to see her asleep beside me. 7 years of habit, but the bed was cold. My phone on the nightstand was lighting up with a 1% battery warning, so I grabbed it to plug in. That's when I saw it. Her phone unlocked, screen glowing, notification from Snapchat. I'd never used her phone without asking, but I remember thinking, this is weird. She never leaves it lying around unlocked. My thumb hovered over the screen for a solid minute, heart hammering, before I flipped it over. I went back to sleep, or tried to, but I could taste dread. Fast forward to that evening. I was doing dishes when her phone buzzed again. I didn't want to snoop, but curiosity killed the cat, right? I peeked, a message from a contact named M with a little flame emoji. I felt my gut drop. I tried to shove it out of my mind. Maybe it was a cousin or someone from work? I got lazy and left it in the living room again. When she walked in, I grabbed it under the guise of, "Hey, your phone's ringing." She snatched it back fast, eyes locked on me with that weird twitch she gets when she's lying. Red flag number 1. 2 days later, I was charging her phone in the car because mine was dead. I opened Snapchat to help her send a snap. Stupid, I know. That's when I saw the chat. "Hey baby, last night was her. I can't wait to see you again. I miss you." "Me too. See you tonight?" I nearly drove into a trash can. My brain went into slow motion. I stared at the screen like it was a horror movie. She was calling him baby. That's not how she talks to me. I snapped a screenshot, because evidence, and drove straight to her place. My hands shook so much I left the flashers on in the driveway. She opened the door with her usual half smile. I yelled something like, "What the hell is this?" and shoved my phone at her. She went blank, like she'd been caught with her hand in the cookie jar. "Let me explain," she started. Sounded over-rehearsed. "Explain what? That you've been sneaking around behind my back for months?" I remember my voice breaking. She backed away, eyes wide. She said, "There's nothing going on. It's just texting." Then, "You're overreacting." Gaslight number 1. I had the screenshot, so I said, "It literally says, 'I miss you, baby.'" She blinked. For a second, I thought she'd crack. Instead, she went silent and closed the door. Over the next 2 days, she texted me like nothing happened. "Babe, why are you ignoring me? Please talk to me. I hate this distance." I wanted to respond with, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just too busy finding out you called someone else baby." But I played it cool. I said, "We need to talk." She said, "Fine." When we sat down, she flipped the script. "You're acting like a jealous child." "Me, no, I'm not. You're always accusing me of things. You trust me 0%. Because I saw the texts. Those screenshots are doctored. You probably have some insecurity issues." Gaslight number 2. I felt like I was losing my mind. She painted me as the unstable one, the angry boyfriend making baseless accusations, and somehow I started doubting myself. Maybe I was too dramatic, I thought, but the screenshot was still on my phone. Then came the guilt trips. She'd flash me that look, sad eyes, quivering lip. Her, "After everything I do for you. What have you done?" Her, "I love you so much. I'm the one who's miserable right now. You're hurting me." She twisted it so I felt awful. I found myself apologizing. I'm sorry I yelled. "I'm sorry I doubted you." And she'd smile, relief flooding her face. That smile was like a drug. I wanted to believe it was over. Of course, it wasn't over. That night she texted M again while I was sleeping. A week later, I got brave. I took her phone under the table while we ate dinner and opened Snapchat. Guess what I found? More messages. Same baby talk. Then a snap, 2 glasses of wine set on hotel minibar. Her caption, "Perfect night." I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. I stood up, slammed the chair back so hard the legs scratched the hardwood. "Give me your phone," I screamed. She froze, then slid it across the table. No fight this time, no denial, just cold silence. I scrolled and showed her the proof. She looked at me, and I swear I saw something like regret. Then her defenses went back up. Her, "I can't believe you're doing this in public." Me, "We're in a private room." "You're embarrassing me. Everyone's staring." Me, "Good. Maybe they need to see." She grabbed her purse and stormed out. I paid the bill and followed. She was by the car, tears streaming. Her, "Fine. I did it. Happy, I'm so sorry. But you made me feel worthless. You're never there for me. I just wanted someone to notice me. Manipulation number 1. She framed it like I was the neglectful one. And I felt bad, because maybe I'd been distant, work was brutal, and I'd been tired. But that didn't excuse cheating. I stood there in the parking lot as she drove off. I felt something shift in me. Part of me wanted to call her, beg her not to go. But another part, the part I didn't know I had, just let her leave. I realized I'd spent 7 years building this life with her, and she threw it away for some fling. 7 years of birthdays, of lazy Sundays, of half-asleep cuddles. 7 years down the drain. I called my best friend. He talked me through it until 3 a.m., reminding me I was worth more than someone who lies and cheats. He made me feel human again, not like some broken sack of wounds. It's been 10 days since she left. I moved her stuff out of our apartment and into a storage unit. Walking through that empty space was surreal. Her toothbrush gone, my shirts hanging by themselves, the quiet so loud it hurt. I started therapy. I journal every night. I write letters to her that I never send. Some nights I wake up sweating, screaming her name. Other nights I dream I'm yelling at M, telling him he's a coward. But slowly, I'm finding my footing. I joined a running group, signed up for a coding class I'd been putting off. I've reconnected with friends I ghosted when we were too busy with our relationship. I sleep with the window open now, even when it's cold, because fresh air helps. So why am I posting this? I guess I wanted validation. To know I'm not crazy for feeling betrayed, for feeling small, for feeling angry. Maybe some of you have been through this, 7-year relationships that ended in a text message, and you know exactly how my gut feels right now. Here's what I've learned. Trust your gut. You know when something's off. Don't let denial lie to you. Photos don't lie. If you have proof, hold on to it. Gaslighting sucks. Don't let someone tell you you're the problem when they're the ones cheating. Your feelings are valid. You're allowed to be furious, heartbroken, and confused, sometimes all at once. Self-care isn't selfish. Therapy, friends, hobbies, they're not luxuries, they're lifelines. I still miss her. Fuck, I still want to call her sometimes. But every time I think about doing that, I look at my phone and remember, she doesn't deserve a second chance at more of my time. To anyone out there going through the same, you're not alone. It hurts like hell right now, but even rock bottom is a place to build from. One day you'll look back and see that you're stronger than you thought. And if you ever need to vent, my inbox is open. We've all been cheated on, we've all been lied to, and we're all going to come out of this on the other side, wiser, tougher, and maybe a little more alone, but ready for what's next.